What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about KTA today. Keeta, the cheetah, at the request of Eduardo. Eduardo, we're talking about this for you. This was a live stream request, but I was actually planning on talking about this one today because we did have a move up that happened yesterday on the 24th. It's the 25th of May now. Here we are. We got about like 20.5, like 20 and a half hours left in the day on this, the 25th of May. 76.6 cents is the price right now. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is not because yesterday was such a great day that I think we're going to break out and move higher. It's because I don't want people to get FOMO. While yes, KTA is up 26% as of yesterday. I mean, now it's down a little bit as of the close that we had. While that was nice, I don't believe it's going to take us anywhere. I mean, you look at the volume here. We've got lower levels of volume. Whoops, I don't know why that happened. We've got lower levels of volume. That's a pretty big candle, low levels of volume, and we didn't do much with that. If we look at KTA here, I just wonder, does that volume represent Keeta specifically? Yes, that's pretty low volume for this thing, actually. So trying to make that move higher, low levels of volume. Oops, sorry, over here. It just doesn't seem like you want to go there. And with your RSI, if we look at this here, if I can, oh, come on. Dex screener is so glitchy for me. If we look at this here, you got out of your overbought zone, back into it yesterday, and now you're back out of it. If you close today here or lower, this is your sign that what I'm about to tell you is true, is that this is a relative top, and you're going to consolidate for quite some time. I don't know how long. I don't expect it to be exactly like this. That was nice and flat. I think this one will be a little bit more volatile. We'll see. A little bit more volatile. I'm hoping it's more volatile. If it's long and boring, that's fine. We have time to accumulate, but I'm expecting it to be a little bit more volatile than the last one, from a low to a high. Low to a, do I want that high? I guess I want that high. Low to high here. The expectation would be that KTA goes down to about 40 cents or lower. You're at 76.6 cents now, and I know that might sound crazy, but man, these coins, these low cap coins, these coins that move up 700%, I mean, literally look at this low here that we had on May 5th to the high that we just had, 711%. You can see a 50% drop. And the drop that we saw last time from a high to a low overall, that was 58%. Okay, we can drop 50% from here. We can. Absolutely we can. It's very common with the 382, this orange line right here, not to stop at it, but to go through it, to wick through it. So we really could drop 50%. I'm expecting that we do tip it for support. We probably tip it precisely right at 39.33 cents, right there. Just a hair above or just a hair below, but right there, I think we're going to find support there because it's very common. While it is common to wick below and then close above the 382, especially on the first interaction, it's also very common in exceptional moves such as this to hold the 382 as direct support. When you get this direct bounce, it tends to be in moves like this. And at the rate that we're going, I would think that we're here probably by the end of May. While the rest of crypto rallies into the end of May, I would expect KTA to sell off. That's my expectation. Perhaps even going into the early parts of June. And then, dude, June's going to be a phenomenal month. You're going to make your way up to $1, $1.50, $3. You're going to be crushing it. It's going to be phenomenal. You moved up 700%. You clearly loaded up for something big. You're a top performer right now. You're going to continue to outperform the rest of the markets. I absolutely believe that you will. Expecting big things out of KTA. What's crazy, man, it's at a $300 million market cap, and you moved up 700% already. Like, to get to a 100x from here, not saying that it's going to. Nothing's guaranteed. But KTA... and shout out to Adam Arroyo. Adam, I stopped giving you shout outs because I literally thought, what if this guy, and I did forget the name at some point, but then the live stream reminded me today, if you're watching this. But Adam Arroyo, he's the one that put this on my radar. I stopped giving you shout outs and I stopped saying your last name because I'm like, what if he's on the inside? What if he works with these guys and he's letting out inside information? I'm going to get him in trouble with his boss or with his constituents if I keep giving him a shout out. Adam just found KTA on a whim. He wanted to know if I thought it was a scam, and I liked it. I thought that it was really good. So this thing's definitely a gem, man. And I think you got into it before I did. I mean, you definitely got in way earlier than I did. I wasn't convinced whenever you asked about it. When Adam asked about it, dude, it was like down here, and then it ripped all the way up here, and then I finally got on board. then I got on board. But 76.8 cents now. I believe that we will see some kind of reversion back to 40 cents. If we're here right now at a $300 million market cap, okay? We're at $300 million right now, and I would anticipate that we pull back right smack dab in the middle of that 382 right there. 307 million. Let's call it a 50% pullback. We're going to be at about $150 million market cap. You guys, to get to a 100x from here, that's a $30 billion market cap. It's very achievable, very attainable. A 100x from 150 million, 15 billion. We could do a 100x, a 200x, a 300x, 400x with that kind of market cap. So this thing has a lot of potential. Even at its current price, it's a steal. It's a great buy. But if you wait, I think if you wait a week or two, you're going to have a phenomenally better time with this thing. And I think, do your own research, not financial advice, do your own research, right? Check it out. Go on CoinMarketCap, type in KTA, and make sure that you're reading up on the website and everything. Everybody right now is probably looking up Cookie. They're probably looking up KTA. They're probably looking up whatever the latest coin is that pumped. I don't know, Zebek. And all of these coins are going to consolidate. Don't get distracted with the coins that have moved up the most. These ones will probably consolidate while the rest of the market runs. But then after the rest of the market runs and they consolidate, these ones will run again. And when these ones run, they run hard. Clearly they run hard. So I think that from there, 40 cents, I don't know how high you're going to go, but let's just assume that that's exactly where you go. Okay, from this high, let's assume you go right there. This is totally inappropriate to do, but I'm pretty confident in my guess here, okay? And it is a guess. But this would imply then that our potential target areas, let's see, because this thing only hits deep extensions. It doesn't do any kind of shallow extensions. You only hit deep extensions, man. So you're probably going to go at least to your 1,886, which would be all the way up at $1.78. If not, I wouldn't be surprised, man, if you hit $3.23 from a low of 40 cents. So 40 cents to $1.80 by the end of June, if not $3.23 by the end of June. A lot of growth. I mean, what would that bring? And this is so speculative. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work out exactly like this, but we're going to be close. I have a feeling we'll be close. That's on the lines of a 4.5x from the low. That doesn't sound right. But 4.5x from the low to here, 8x. Okay, that sounds a little bit more appropriate. I think you'll see something around $3 or higher by the end of June, but we'll see how it goes. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. And I could be off, man. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of history. When it comes to the target, I might be off, and I don't think I'm off to the upside. Like I don't think I'm shooting too high, and we're gonna end lower. I think I might not be shooting high enough. Maybe it's not $3. Maybe it's like $6 that we go to. I don't know, but it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be a good time. I do plan on scooping up some more once we're at 40 cents. I just don't plan on scooping up any here. And if it just keeps moving up without us, cool, go for it. I mean, not without us, but if it just keeps moving up without adding more, depending on who you are. If you want to buy, I guess on this note, man, I'm all over the place. If you want to buy, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I think it's a good price to start DCAing. Even though it's at all-time highs, I think it's a good price to start DCAing because you never know if I could be wrong and it just keeps running. You're at a low enough market cap where that could happen. But I don't think I will be wrong, and that's why you DCA. Let's say you have $1,000. Start with $50, and then if it goes below this low, put $100 in. And then if it moves up above all these highs, throw the hammer down. I don't know. If it keeps going lower, then up your amounts that you're putting in until you get down to 40 cents. Have a game plan to where at each phase, whatever, you're allocating a certain amount until you're at full allocation right there at 40 cents. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. That's just how I would do it if I was expecting it to go here. If you're expecting it to go lower, change it up. If you want to have 50% of it allocated by the time it hits 40 cents, just in case it goes lower, do it that way. Whatever you want to do. If you want to be fully allocated now, go for it. And then just add in as you get paychecks over the next week or so. I don't care. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want. But if you have no KTA, I would suggest getting some at least because you never know if I'm wrong, man. If I'm wrong, this thing can really just keep running. But I would think if you at least have some exposure, you at least have the availability, the luxury of being patient and waiting. Because if you can wait, get it at a lower price, great. If it doesn't come to a lower price and just rips, great. Not a big deal either way. But I do very much believe that we'll see prices around 40 cents, if not 40 cents, somewhere just above or just below there. I doubt that we go below 35 cents. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.